Biafra. You have to do some more. What was your? What you want to go? If you go to me, go to. Extra. You go to me, go to. After that, you go to me, go to. Why you go here? What you want to go? You say Biafra. Already. Oh, my God, my God.
Awa, my people. You know my say, Anya Awa, my people. Alukweye. All you Biafrans and all the great friends of Biafra today, you need to get the question. You are welcome. Jump, kaboom, kaboom, airborne.
Go.
Proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who said it in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, nanyị nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
unless you understand your role in society, you can never ever make any meaningful contribution. According to the Greeks, there are three types of people on this earth: the idiots, the tribesmen, and the citizens. People don't know the meaning of the word idiot. They think it's an insult. It's not an insult. When the Greeks used the word idiots, they did not use it as a curse word. Idiots are people who just do not care. That is the original meaning of the word. If they write exams, they will cheat. If they are in government, they will steal. An idiot does not care at all. If he eats banana, he throws the peel anywhere instead of putting it in a trash can. According to the Greeks, some societies have more idiots than tribesmen and citizens. As I used to say before, Nigeria is full of idiots. Idiots.
I want you to understand that forget whatever that is going on social media. Forget whatever that the Nigeria terrorist states are saying on social media and behaving on their National Assembly. They know that the game is over. I am telling you the fact. The northern Nigeria know that the game is over. I know what is going on within them. The presidency of Nigeria know that the game is over. The Senate President Akpabio knows that the game is over. The only people that do not know, or maybe they are just skeptical, are the gullible one Nigerians who are believing in the Nigeria terrorist army that they have the capability to eliminate Biafrans, not knowing that I actually lost the war already before even the war started.
All of us Biafrans in the British cabinet, the Council of Land, the Biafran Liberation Forces, the Biafran Army, we have vowed in our life. We are going to continue this same call, this same place that our Prime Minister Simon ever has. Nobody will stop that. I want to let Biafrans know that our Prime Minister Simon ever has set all the structures in place for Biafra restoration from the beginning to the end. So
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Wherever you are watching me from at this moment, either you are watching me from TikTok or you're watching me from David Harbour channel on YouTube, which is where I'm hosting the program, I wish you a Merry Christmas. It is a very special Christmas section. And this day, 25th of December, is a special day for the Christians, more especially those Biafrans that are Christians. We know in Biafra we have other religions. We have the Jewish religion and we have the traditional religion. But today is a special day for those of us who are Christians. I myself, I am a Christian. Unapologetically a proud one at that. I'm a Christian. But I want you to know that my Christianity does not separate me from my being a Biafran. I am first of all a Biafran before I became a Christian. So my Biafranness comes first. I am a Biafran and I am a Christian. I choose to fellowship and worship as a Christian. So it's a special day for us. I wish every Christian out there a very, very happy Christmas. You are all welcome wherever you are across the world. It's a time of celebration. It's a time of joy, a time of appreciation. And I want to use this special program to appreciate everyone who has been following me on my platforms, either on TikTok or you're following me on David Harbour channel, which is mainly where I host my program. Before I continue, I have to also remind you that in this platform where you are watching this program, this is a platform that stands with the United States of Biafra. The United States of Biafra, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, under the command of our Deputy Prime Minister, COS, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. That is where we stand. And in this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack people. We don't come here for propaganda or blackmail. We don't come here to push lies. We don't come here to attack any religion or race. In this platform, as long as you are human and genuine in your pursuit of freedom, you are welcome. That is why each time I come here, it is always an interactive section. There is a link on the comment section where you can come in and interact with us. You can click the link, join us on David Harbour's channel on YouTube. Click the link, come in and show your appreciation to Biafran people, appreciation to our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, appreciation to our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the dragon, the Oputubie of Biafra land. Show your appreciation to our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is a day of appreciation. It is not a day of fighting. It's not a day of bitterness. It is a day of gifts giving. A day to give back to those who have worked for you. A day to present gifts to your fellow Biafrans, to your family members, to those who have worked for us. A day to appreciate them. So therefore, I appreciate the Supreme Leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man who has given it all, a man that has sacrificed everything sacrificable. The sacrifice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be mentioned. He is still sacrificing up to this moment. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave up his parents, his father and mother, for us to be free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave up his kingship. As a prince, he's supposed to be a king today. He gave it up to pursue our freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave up his immediate family for our freedom. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gave up his children for our freedom. And today, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is incarcerated in solitary confinement because of you and I. We appreciate him. We acknowledge him for all the sacrifice he has made and continue to make for all of us. We appreciate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You can hate him, you can like him. What you talk about him today doesn't matter. What matters is what they're going to say about him in future. So many people that have castigated him for a long time, years ago, today, every one of them, they are singing praises on him, including his enemies, his arch-enemies. They can't even control themselves but to shower praises on him. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is exceptional. And it doesn't matter your religion, your race, your location, your tribe. All you need to do is to embrace the truth. Tell the truth to yourself. And you see a reason to appreciate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, any indigenous person in Nigeria, every indigenous person, regardless your religion, your tribe, if you are sincere to yourself and you have some conscience in you, you need to appreciate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for what he has done for all of us. He has made a great sacrifice. He has created an awareness that gave us the courage to do things that we are doing today. The awareness that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu brought is what has given, including the politicians, the guts to begin to ask for what is right. Today, you see them come in the House of Assembly, they talk about restructuring. There was a time in Nigeria when you cannot mention restructuring. If you mention restructuring in Nigeria, it's you can face death penalty. It was a taboo. At a point in time, it was a taboo in Nigeria to mention restructuring. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came on board, preached the message, gave everyone the courage, not just the Igbos, not just the Biafrans, not just the Southerners. Every indigenous person in the zoo began to have that courage to make the right demand. Please, I want you to let me know if you can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can hear me clearly before I proceed. I want to be sure that everyone is hearing me. Write on the comment section and let me know if you are hearing me properly before I proceed. It is important that everyone gets the information that we are passing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. And as I was saying, we give that accolade to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Ohamadike of Igbo land. We appreciate him. We thank him, and we will continue to appreciate him and thank him. In fact, we are going to be celebrating him as a hero while he's alive. He is going to walk with us into that freedom that we all desire. We appreciate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Once again, we appreciate the dragon, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, the Oputobie of Biafra land. We appreciate him. Wherever our Prime Minister is, I know he's watching us. He's observing everything that is happening. Mazi Simon Ekpa is somebody that every one of us that are sincere in our heart knows what he's pursuing. When he called himself the disciple of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, some thought it was just to draw attention. When he said, I am 50 men in one, some thought it was being proud. When he said to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I will be the first to follow you. He told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, go and look for 50. I am 50 men. In all this world, we thought it was an entertainment. He was just entertaining us. When he told us about him being the dragon and the dragon fire, every one of us thought it was an entertainment. But today, every sincere Biafran friends and observers who are sincere, watching what Obatobie have achieved in the shortest time, within the space of 2 years, you will have no doubt that he's truly, truly more than 50 men in one. When you look at his achievements, you will understand that he is more than 50 men in one. We appreciate our Prime Minister, Obatobie. He has equally made great sacrifice that some of us here cannot be able to make. Obatobie, our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, gave up something that every one of us is having as our prayer point. Many of us that are living abroad, our prayer point today is to build the standard and level and attain the level Mazi Simon have attained in Finland. To attain the position that Mazi Simon Ekpa have attained. That is the prayer point of so many of us. To be recognized in the states where we find ourselves, in the country where we find ourselves, politically and other levels. Mazi Simon Ekpa was able to scale through in Finland, attain to the highest level, a politician, served in the military, served as a counselor. He is in a ruling party, got everything he needs. But because of this freedom, Mazi Simon Ekpa decided to give up his political career in Finland. He gave up his political career in Finland before the whole world because of Biafra. And that is why when I look for some people who are talking down on him, who are calling him different kinds of names, I'll be wondering, from which planet are these people coming from? From which angle are they coming from? What is giving them that courage to say or do what they say? But nevertheless, today, we can still see that our Prime Minister has taken the step ahead, making a sacrifice to go and answer on behalf of Biafra. Every one of us know how he appears on Christmas Day. Christmas is very special to him. You can imagine what his little boy will be feeling now. Every Christmas, we see how he shows us how he celebrates Christmas with a young boy, his son. How they play the Christmas carol, how they celebrate with Christmas tree, how he takes me around to play the knockout and all that. That we did not see this December. Because of restrictions, because of Biafra. We appreciate Obatobie. We appreciate our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. We appreciate him, and we will continue to appreciate him. And we know that wherever he is, it is for good, because all things are working for our own good. He decided to take that step, to take Biafra to another level, and that is where we are. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to strengthen Obatobie, protect him and secure him. And today, we also appreciate the Deputy Prime Minister, COS, interim, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Today, the mantle has fallen on her to pilot the ship until Obatobie joins us again. Within this short period that she is going to pilot this affair, within these few days we have seen her in action, she has done what men could not do. She has stepped on the toes that men are scared of stepping on. That is the spirit. When you watch the step that the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, is taking, it takes a strong man or a strong woman to take those steps. The declaration of Biafra is not a joke. Declaration of Biafra is one thing that the whole world doesn't want to happen. Not just the zoo. It is one thing that the whole world do not want to happen. People outside fought against the declaration. People inside fought against it. But in the midst of all the battle, she was able to pull it off. And we succeeded in declaring Biafra under her guide. We appreciate her. We say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to strengthen her, continue to guide her, continue to protect her. When you look at the difficult decisions she's taking today, the strong steps that she's taking today, steps that men are afraid of taking, she is stepping on toes that men are scared of stepping on. Some of you do not know the battle she's fighting, but you will realize in time to come. That is how it is always. When Mazen Nandekano started, people didn't know. They called him names. They called him different kinds of names. They called him criminal. They called him tribalist. They called him different kinds of names. But at a point in time, today, Mazen Nandekano is being celebrated as the most sincere person you can know in that part of the world. The same thing Mazen Simon Ekpa when he came on board. Name calling. Nobody believed him. Up to this minute, they are still calling him names. People are calling him names from all angles, from all corners. But he was able to pull it off. Against all odds, in the midst of the name calling, he was still working for those who were calling him names, who want his head, including putting bounty on his head. For the very first time, a bounty was put on the head of a Biafran in the open by the same Biafran people. A bounty was put on Master Simon Ekpa, but he didn't stop. He didn't say, okay, because the people I'm fighting for want to take me. So he continued. Up to this minute, he is still standing and speaking for Biafra. Today we have seen the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, taking the mantle, and the same battle is repeating itself. And I don't know why you people are surprised. I don't know why Biafrans are surprised on the attack on the Deputy Prime Minister. Why are you surprised? That is the only way you can know the genuine Biafrans. The attack you are seeing today. The attack, them calling you are seeing today, that is one of the ways for you to identify the real people. When you are doing something and nobody's attacking you, nobody cares about you, it means you have to check yourself once again, more especially in this Biafran struggle. If you are genuine, when you look at what is happening against the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze today, you will understand that she is the appointed person. And she is the one that has the mantle. And when you look at her moves, against all odds, I say some things that men are scared of touching, topic that men are scared of doing, things that men are scared of touching, something that have been lying low. People are scared of touching. She has been able to unravel everything. And she has been very, very steady against all odds. You see, calling her names, attacking her, blackmailing her, right, left, and center. And she's still standing. We appreciate her for keeping this ship moving. We appreciate Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. And no matter what happened, Chukwu Okike Abiamara gave her that mantle. We speak on her behalf. Wherever accusation is presented against her, Chukwu Okike Abiamara will speak for her. The battle is not hers. The battle belongs to Chukwu Okike Abiamara. Only Chukwu Okike Abiamara will fight that battle. It does not matter whether you believe it or you don't believe it. That doesn't count. Just as our Prime Minister said, what you call us today does not matter. What matters is what you are going to call us in 10 years to come. The name you are calling us today, the name, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't give us any shaking. What matters is what will be called in the years to come. I appreciate also my fellow Biafrans that has been with me on this very platform. Every single Biafran that have been supporting this platform to go on. Without you, I will not be here. It is because of you that I've been able to carry it up to this time. I appreciate my beloved sister, Linda TV Show. Merry Christmas to you, my beloved sister. You have been a pillar that have joined to hold this platform to this time. I appreciate my beloved brother, Maxwell, a very wonderful brother indeed. He has been one of those who also hold this platform. He's one of the presenters on this platform, a speaker on this platform on every occasion. I appreciate you, my beloved brother. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiamara guide and protect you. Everyone that has been with us in this journey, there are so many people. Who am I going to mention? Let me start from those who are here now. Too Black, I appreciate you. I welcome you. Davis Onyocha, I welcome you. Thank you so much for being part of us today. Williams Nnemeka, I welcome you. Moses Obaji, I welcome you. You're always here. I appreciate you. Prince Ikechiku, thank you for being here. You are always here with us. Ekwenche, you are welcome. Thank you for being part of us. Isaac Hayes, thank you for being here. Joseph Agolonu, I welcome you. Joseph, I appreciate you for being here. Uzo Biafra 147, I welcome you. You are one of us and you have been here. Blessing Chuku, I appreciate you. You're always here. Thank you so much for being here. Bridget Okereke, thank you, Bridget, for being part of us at all the time. It's a time of celebration. We have to celebrate each other. Dollar Fox, thank you for joining. Ike Chuku Obonna, thank you for joining. Agujiebe, thank you for joining. Every one of you have been here all the time. You are here and you are supporting this platform. Because of you, that is why we're here. Grace Honor, thank you for joining. Sunday Alo, thank you so much for joining. Sunday Alo, appreciate you. Ike Chuku Obonna, thank you. Paul Ekui, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sunday Alo, I appreciate you. Uche Onyendi, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Isaac Njoku, thank you for joining. Agumovu Anthony, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. OC Inc., thank you for joining. You're always here. Izuchuku 1K, thank you so much for joining. Mastermind Okariwu, thank you so much for joining. If I pronounce your name wrongly, please bear with me. Sometimes I don't see the names clearly, so I have to pronounce with what I saw. Margaret, thank you for joining. Margaret. Omena Alibo, thank you for joining. OC Inc., Margaret, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Panan Ohans, thank you for joining. And those who are joining me from TikTok, whether I mention your name or I didn't mention your name, you are highly welcome and you are special of this platform. Today is a time of celebration. We show appreciation to each other. As I appreciate you, you can equally appreciate me and appreciate our leaders in any way you know you can. The link is there. You can use the link. You can come in and appreciate our supreme leader, appreciate our prime minister, appreciate our deputy prime minister, appreciate one another. It's a day of celebration. Remember, we are in the United States of Biafra, and we use this opportunity also to celebrate Biafra. The United States of Biafra, the youngest nation in the world, we must not forget, and we hold on to it and continue to move until we restore fully on the ground, which is going to happen very soon, sooner than you expect. I welcome every one of you, and our destination is very close. There's no going back. My beloved brother Maxwell, I can see you there. Please go on and speak to Biafrans on this very special, memorable day. I know it's a time of celebration. Many people will be busy with one thing or the other, but for those who have spent their time to come here, I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for being part of us. Kingsley Washington, I can see you. Thank you all for being part of this celebration. My beloved brother Maxwell, go ahead and speak to Biafrans.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mazi Chuks. Honorable Mazi Chuks, Ezuboto Namoche, the shining light, I call you, of United States of Biafra. Your attire today really shocked me. I greet you. I greet every one of my Nemoches and my Namoches that are in the comment section. I use this opportunity to salute every one of you and say, may God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, Ewurade Yankopong, bless every one of you for the great job that you are doing for the people of Biafra. I want to use this opportunity also to salute my Ohamadike Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, the man that has stood the storms and everything, the man that has never backed down on what he believes in and what is beneficial to every one of us. I salute him wherever he is, and I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama, Ewurade Yankopong, will continue to keep him and keep him healthy and safe until his aspirations are achieved. I use this opportunity also to salute the Prime Minister, who has been isolated from us for some time now. I pray that wherever he is, that the hands of the Lord that brought him, equipped him, will continue to protect him and let the world know what he represents. I use this opportunity also, the Prime Minister, excuse me, the Deputy Prime Minister, my Nemoche, beautiful Nemoche, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. all the name callings. They cannot do you more than they have done our leaders in the past. The only thing I will pray for you is steadfastness and courage to lead your people. As a mother, you are going to lead our people, and the baton has fallen on your hands. And I pray that you will never be shamed, no matter how the enemies, fired at you, no matter their arrows, no matter their campaign of calumny, no matter the denigration, no matter the name callings. Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to guide you to lead the Biafran, the United States of Biafra, to a very fruitful end. Thank you so much, my brother. I will not stay long here with you. I have to go and visit my uncle, the family. We are going to have a family gathering today. So I came in here, I saw your notification, and I came just to support you a while. They say, what we are facing today is something that anyone has never seen, and more are going to come. But I pray that God will make it snappy for us. Those that have fallen apart, inaugurating and appointing, may God continue to bless them as well. May God bless them as they go in the path that they have chosen. But as for me, I am for the COS. And I would like to tell you, Mazi Chooks, I don't celebrate Christmas. And that is not to denigrate anybody that celebrates Christmas. You see, so and the only thing I am bothered, I am proud of, is how God had moved us from January early this year till the end part of it right now. The life we live does not belong to us. When we walk, you see miracles all over you. I do not know how you wake up. I don't even know how I woke up today. But I believe it is the miracle of God upon us. And he has given us the power to do his wish. And that is what I stand for. May God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, be with every one of you, no matter what you place your hands on. Let Chukwu Okike Abiama prosper every Biafran, home and abroad. May God bless all of you. I thank you for having me, and I have to leave you now. It's a pity that I have to leave. But
thank you so much. It's a festive time, I know.
That
we
you
understand.
Are carrying will never fail. Thank you, and may God bless every one of you. I yield.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for giving us your time. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm very happy. At least I see many people on this platform today. I never believed that people are going to turn out the way they are turning out, because it's a festive time. We have been busy. Most of the time you see us being busy from January up until December. This is the time that people need to relate to their families. So when I don't see people around, I'm not bothered. I'm happy that people can be able to join us on this program today to wish each and every one of us a happy Christmas, and more especially our leaders. Is very important. I appreciate every one of you. It is not easy. It's a festive time. And I want to advise everybody, do not take anything personal. Please, do not take things personal. It's a time of gift giving. It doesn't matter people that have different ideology or people that have chosen a different path. Whatever be their reason why they chose that path, Chukwu Okike Abiama, who sees in secret and open, Chukwu Okike Abiama that sees in secret and open, have the answers to all questions. Don't take it personal. Wherever Chukwu Okike have convinced you, with the common sense you have and the spirit of Chukwu Okike Abiama in you, the spirit of Biafra will always direct you where to go. The spirit of Biafra will accept you are not genuine, except your conscience is dead. That is why I am saying, don't take it personal. Like when I preach here, I don't force people to believe what I say. I do not pull people to believe. I don't cajole people to believe what I say. No. All I do is to open up some hidden things for you to make your decisions. All I do is to help you to understand things that you do not understand, and then you make up your mind and make your decisions. So that whatever decision you make, you are going to be responsible for it, not me. You will be responsible for it. So do not take anything personal. That is why most of the time when I'm doing program, I say don't call people's name. You can be able to narrate and expatiate, and people will know whom you are talking, not by calling names. Biafrans are smart people. Let me tell you, Biafrans are very smart people. That is why in this restoration of Biafra, when I'm here, I am here with confidence. And when I align myself on a certain place, I must have thought about it, I have followed it, and once I'm out to follow, I pursue it to the end. It doesn't matter what the world is saying. Because I know Biafrans are smart. In the past, we have seen popular people, men who are popular, people that have piloted this very struggle. They were in the forefront. They were speaking on the media 247 on Radio Biafra. They were there for good 2 years, and for more than 5 years. They were there. But when they derailed, immediately they derailed and moved out of Biafra. The Biafra people decided them. Some of them, you can't remember their name today. Some of them, you can't even remember that they were ever in this struggle. You can't remember that they were there. But when they were at that place, they were alpha. We never even know that they will be forgotten. They thought they have arrived. They thought that now nobody can be able to, there's no way they can be forgotten. They thought that maybe when they break away, they were going to gather crowd. But the Biafran people, the spirit of Biafra in every one of us directs us where to go. It's unbelievable that those people today who has been in the front for 5 good years, from the time of Mazen Nandekano, even when Mazen Nandekano went to the prison, for the first time they detained him. Somebody that held IPOB together in unity. We were all around that person, supporting that very person. But when he walked away, surprisingly today, you hardly remember his name. Surprisingly today, people don't even know that he exists. Sometimes we just remember him occasionally. But if somebody have told him that he will be forgotten, he will not believe it. It is not because anybody did anything. It's not because even during that time, Mazen Nandekano never responded to anybody. He never talked about it. He never blackmailed anybody. He never responded or talked about him. He naturally disappeared. That is why I urge Biafrans, don't take anything personal. Don't take things personal. Stand on that which you know is right. Once you align yourself on the side that is right, in question of weeks, in question of a month at most, months, highest, you will see the clear demarcation and every water will settle and you begin to say things the way it is. I welcome all of you. It is a Merry Christmas. We don't have to talk much. Anyone that wants to show appreciation, please do so. Come into the program, show appreciation to Mazen Nandekano, to Mazen Simon Ekpa, to our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, to our fellow Biafrans, to the United States of Biafra. We didn't celebrate because of many wahala. But the time has come. Let's use this time to appreciate each other. Thank you so much. If you also have a gift, send a gift. We appreciate that also. My beloved brother Okafor, you are welcome. You are welcome. Go ahead and speak to Biafrans, my brother Okafor. Let's hear you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Brother Chooks. How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Well done job.
Thank you.
Thank God for your life. You are doing great. Today is March. You are still there, working for Biafrans. It's only this Chukwu Ikabiama will reward you.
You see?
I greet Biafrans all over the world. I say Happy Christmas, every one of you. No matter everything, we have every reason to celebrate, because this year is our year. That impossibility, God made it possible this year. So no matter whatever the devil is doing, we have every reason to celebrate. I say Merry Christmas to every Biafran, every genuine freedom fighter all over the world. I say Merry Christmas. Biafra is the newest nation in the world. It's a baby nation in the world. So let's celebrate Biafran. Let's celebrate Biafran anywhere you are, because God have done it for us. our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okwukanu. Now the only thing where they pay me, say me I dey my house now, they eat, they drink. But my leader, I don't know his condition. That's the only thing where they pay me. Me and my family there now together now. They drink, they eat, they enjoy ourselves. Obatobia, I don't know his condition. Those are the things that piss me up. But nevertheless, I know that anywhere they are, the hand of the Almighty God is with them. I know that anywhere they are, the angels of God protect them and cover them. And I know that in no distant time, they will join us to glorify the name of the King of Kings. Like our leader says, that when this Biafra come, that we are going to dance naked for the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Very soon, all those prophecy will fulfill. Thank you, my brother. He said he didn't hear now for somebody can't chop chicken.
Throw am inside. Just throw it, I go catch up. Throw up, I go catch up.
Oh well, my Biafrans go get this event. And then go produce something where you go, like as the die number, you go get somebody. You go die number, put chicken, person go receive them. Well done, my brother. May Almighty God bless you and reward you. All this your effort will never be in vain. I promise you.
You say.
As you are working, or you go call and workshop. As you are working, you go chop in Biafra.
You say.
You go enjoy your hard labor.
You say.
In the name of Chukwu Biafra.
You say.
So once again, I still want to tell Biafrans that we are a nation, United States of Biafra. We are no more in exile. We are no more agitating. We can't go back to Egypt. The Egyptians you see yesterday, we shall see them no more. So nothing can take us back. So please open your eye and know that we are on the right path. The path of victory. Ngozi Orabeze remain the lioness to follow. If you watch that woman, you see that she have everything to continue from where Obatobie stopped. She is capable to hold this mantle. So let's give her all our support. Let's give her all our support. Please, donate. 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 Now, a lot of things in that woman table. A lot. And all these things require money. So please, let us come together. Let's all come together and support her. If you know anything you know you can do to make this woman succeed, please do it without looking back. I pray that God Almighty will bless the United States of Biafra. I pray that God Almighty will protect our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Egbanjoku, anywhere they are, that the King of Kings will protect them and protect their family. That no weapon that fashion against them where they are will prosper. That they will come back with healthy and healthy in the name of Chukwu Abiyama.
You see?
So please, follow Ngozi Orabeze. Follow Ngozi Orabeze. Follow Ngozi Orabeze. She is the one to follow. She is the one standing on the gap for our leader. Please don't listen to the gullible. So these coup plotters, these money mongers, please don't listen to them. Oh. Now this thing now yesterday show me that maybe today they begin to plan this thing. No 555 say something like this. We no believe him. Look at everything playing out. They know they even they shame of themselves. I thought they want to manage the men on the ground, as they say. I thought they want to manage the account they capture, they grab. Now they show us why they are doing all this rubbish. You want to topple the government. You want to topple Obatobia. I'm sorry for every one of you. Very soon he will come out. I don't even know what this face when I go to see him. I don't even know. Very soon, make I know what I go talk that day. Make I know. Deceivers, betrayers. Thank God, all on a plan. God now allow you to now allow you to achieve it. Shameless goods. The ones where they pay me are the ones where say they are educated. Professor my feet. Doctors my feet. You cannot use your brain. Can't you tell person the simple truth and take your selfish interest aside and stand on the truth, speak the truth. You want to divide a home and you feel that a home that very safe will stand. Una no go succeed. Una plan. Una no go succeed. Una don't fail. Una go remain failure forever. Thank you, Biafrans. I submit for now, my brother. Carry on.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother Okafor. I thank you for that amazing speech. And I wish you a Merry Christmas and everyone out there. I can see my beloved sister, Stella Uzoka. I wish you a Merry Christmas, my beloved sister, Stella. Thank you so much for joining. Florence Chinwe. Thank you so much for joining, Florence. I appreciate you and I wish you a Merry Christmas. And we have on stage Lolo Stella, our beloved sister. Thank you so much for joining us, our beloved sister, Lolo Stella. Take the mic and speak to Biafran people. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, good to hear your voice. My first time, honestly, to join because I'm very, very worried. My first time. Anyway, I don't know how to thank you. I wish the other one of our brothers, the one that I usually like his contributions very, very much. I don't think he's here today. I think his name is Mr. Christian.
Okay, yeah, Christian. Yeah, I remember.
I so much love that guy. And even this, our brother here. You know, yeah, Maswell has gone. I mean, the one I can see.
Okay, Okafor, yeah.
Mr. Okafor. Good day, everyone. Good to see our Biafrans, the genuine ones. Honestly speaking, I have a very big burden, which I would like someone to please answer me if you know the answer. And that burden is, does it mean that our cabinets, both they are two now, does it mean they believe that Simon is not coming out again? Because with the look of the way everything is being carried out, the way they are, you know, causing confusion and doing all these things, for me, I'm so much worried inside me, because if they believe that Simon is coming out, even if it's for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, I don't see this fight going this level, making mockery of all the efforts we have put together, all the efforts, all the joy that we just redeclared our country, the joy that we have gotten what we've been fighting for years. You know, they just dash it on the wall by doing what they are doing, making mockery of it. People are now laughing, and as if we don't know what we are doing, as if we are jokers. You know, so my question now is, did any of them know or believe that Simon is not coming out that soon?
Thank you so much, my beloved sister Lolo. Stella, that question is really, really amazing. And that question is going to reveal a lot of things. And what I have to say on that very question is that the question you ask, in answering that question, I want everybody to pay attention, because some people are not really paying attention. We must pay attention. What we are seeing today is deeper than what we know. Some of us know here. It is deeper than what we are seeing. And you can only begin to understand it with these things that are unfolding so fast. What you are seeing today, the disobedience you are seeing today, the attack you are seeing today is not against our COS. The attack is not on our COS. Just like I tell people on this platform, when I preach about and represent Biafra, I am a member of the cabinet. I attend all the meetings of the cabinet. From the time Mazi Simon Ekpa was there up to this moment. And I have seen so many things happen. I have had a lot of things that happen and many confrontations that happen, even in the cabinet. What we are seeing today is much more deeper. Some of us think that it is just about Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. It is not about her. Because when you look at the people who are actually going the other way around, these are people that knows the order of the cabinet. They know the structure of Biafra Republic Government in Exile when it was that. They know that United States of Biafra have been declared. They know what Mazi Simon Ekpa put in place. But so many of them, even before now, they know that in the United States of Biafra, they will have no role to play. So many of them know already that once the United States of Biafra is declared, they will not be part of it. Just as we always say, this race is kind of a relay. You run your own part. In the next part, you hand over the battle to another person, and the person will continue to run. What you are seeing today is just like what happened during the time of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB Nigeria. I can bet you the IPOB Nigeria did an excellent job when it was the time of sensitization and awareness creation. They did excellent job. You can't take it away from them. During that time of sensitization and awareness creation, everybody is involved. As long as you can be able to on your phone and speak and say, "Oh, hey, Biafra," you are welcome. As long as you can just open your platform and begin to shout, "Oh, hey, Biafra," "Oh, hey, Biafra," curse and say anything you want, you'll be promoted and you'll be allowed. They did that job. Awareness was created. Sensitization went in. Everybody, including non-Biafrans, began to know about the issue of Biafra. It was on top of the map. But it will not end there, because you cannot get Biafra on the social media. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu announced the issue of New Dimension on the appearance of Mazi Simon Ekpa, so many of them become envious of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Why must he be on top? Why must you announce him as the New Dimension? They were scared of the wisdom of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the level he is. Because Mazi Simon Ekpa, when you watch his program, the way he presents his own program, his analysis is top-notch. It is not like just coming online and you shout, "Oh, hey, Biafra." You abuse and curse everybody, and that is all. Mazi Simon Ekpa was hitting points, reaching out to people who are supposed to understand what we are really talking about. Bringing intellectuals into the struggle. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not scared of what he was doing. He embraced him. Instead, he announced him as the New Dimension and supported him, promoted, and asked Biafrans to follow him. Even while he was still around, he told Biafrans, follow him, share his videos while he is still around. But while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling people to follow him, there were people in the caucus, these people they call the DOS, Department of Saboteurs. These people are so scared of intellectuals They are so scared of people who have wisdom more than them, and they are not ready to learn. When they see you, they become scared of what you can offer. They are just interested in presenting themselves and popularity. Their personal popularity was what they're interested in. They were so scared of Master Simon Ekpa, and they began propaganda against him. They began calling him names. Before Master Simon Ekpa was finally inducted into the IPOB, before Master Simon Ekpa took an oath and joined IPOB fully, in one of the programs Master Nandekano was holding on a Friday question and answer, somebody called in, one of these IPOB Nigeria members in Italy called in, and he was asking Master Nandekano, there is a man called Master Simon Ekpa that broadcast online, that this man is talking about Biafra, but he is not a member of IPOB. What do you think about him? And Mazen Nandikan responded. He said, only one Chineke can do what Mazen Simon Ekpa is doing. If he is not part of us now, he is going to join us. I'm very sure that he's going to join IPOB. That was the response of Mazen Nandikan on that program, which I watched live, because I've started following Mazen Nandikan not yesterday. After this statement, the attack increased on Mazen Simon. They attack him and attack him and attack him. On different attacks, propagandas. Even when Mazen Nandikan was trying to reach out to Mazen Simon Ekpa to do certain things, they stood against it. The interview that Mazen Simon Ekpa was supposed to hold with Mazen Nandikan and another international body, they refused. They wanted to stop it. Not because Mazen Simon Ekpa cannot be able to do it, not because he has nothing to offer, but because of envy and jealousy. They fought him stand still. But to the glory of Chukwu Okikabia, Mazen Nandikan is a man that sees ahead of time. Mazen Nandikan decided to boycott every one of them and began to deal with Mazen Simon Ekpa directly. That is why today there are certain things that Mazen Simon Ekpa knows that no other person knows it. Most of you must have seen Koiki. Koiki come and say that the person that Mazen Nandikan introduced to them directly is Mazen Simon Ekpa. Even though he was not in the caucus, he was not in the DOS, he wasn't part of them, but Mazen Nandikan took him and introduced him to people who are supposed to follow us and join us on this issue. I am telling all this truly for us to be able to capture what is happening today and why it is happening. Mazen Simon Ekpa took us to where we are, and he also built a cabinet. In our presence, we have seen many people come into that cabinet and go. We have seen many people come in and go because of one reason or the other. And this battle you see today that have become open has been inside from time immemorial. It has been there. And Mazen Simon Ekpa have been managing it and managing it and managing it. If every one of you can remember, when Dr. Ngozi Araboise joined this struggle, it was a massive battle. There were different kinds of investigations, different kinds of attack. Some say she's a Nigerian agent. Some say she's having an organization in the north. Some say he's part of this and part of that. They attacked her until Mazen Simon Ekpa insisted and said that he knows what he's doing and he has made his own research. Just like Mazen Simon Ekpa was attacked, the same attack was on our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Araboise. Just the same way Mazen Nandikan refused to back down on Mazen Simon Ekpa. Mazen Simon Ekpa refused to back down on Dr. Ngozi Araboise because he knows what she knows and what she can offer. But because of that love, because Mazen Simon Ekpa have refused to yield to the attack against the COS, some people in the cabinet took that as an offense and they hated her because of that. They hated Mazen Simon Ekpa because of the same thing. Many of them have attacked Mazen Simon Ekpa directly and indirectly because of her. The same way the DOS today, there are some of them that say that Mazen Nandikan brought Mazen Simon Ekpa through the back door. That is their annoyance. That why must Mazen Simon, why must people be here and you bring somebody that come yesterday and you make that person a leader? That is the attack Mazen Simon Ekpa is having on many occasions. The same thing is playing out now. That is what you are seeing. Every single person you see today that is standing against this government, it is not that they don't know what is right. They know what is not right. They know that she has the mantle. They know that in the structure and the order of this very structure, that she is the next person in line And they know that she's sincere and true. But the only thing is envy, jealousy, greed. People want to make themselves there. If it is not them, it can be another person. They begin to calculate how much they have contributed, how long they have been there. Why will they be there? And then you make somebody who just came in second in command. The same thing that Master Simon faced. That is what you are saying today. So, my fellow Biafrans, do not be distracted. Master Simon knows fully well those who are with him. And everyone that have walked away today, even if Master Simon was around after this declaration, many of them were supposed to be dropped after declaration, because now we are pursuing recognition of Biafra, and also the defense of Biafra in Biafra land. In that recognition, it is not everybody that will play a role. There are certain qualities you must have. There are certain qualifications you must have for you to be part of that recognition process. And this very thing, these people that will pull out today, they know very well that Mazi Samuel is about to scream and take people out. They know very well. Mazi Samuel already formed a cabinet. He has already formed a cabinet to screen people and to be able to present people who will represent Biafra. They know very well. All this information is in their hand. They know that even if Mazi Samuel was around, they will not be part of the government. They know very well. The one that they are presenting as their prime minister has been on the battle with Mazi Simon Ekpa on the cabinet, even before now. But Mazi Simon Ekpa has been able to manage everything and keep it lying low until this moment. That is why when I started my program, I said that the deputy prime minister, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, have done what men are scared of doing. She stepped on toes that men are scared of stepping on. And I bet you, Mazi Simon Ekpa is watching every single thing you are saying today. And if anybody tells you that Mazi Simon Ekpa is not hearing, or that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is not hearing from Mazi Simon Ekpa, you can believe anything. Do not be distracted. Do not be discouraged. Do not be distracted. What is happening today is bound to happen. And it's not going to stop what we are doing. It is not the first time, and it won't be the last time. Biafran struggle is not the first place you have seen this kind of trouble when there is a change in power. It happens in all the struggles across the world. You can make your verification on your own self, and you can see that these things always occur. So let Biafra, it is painful actually. My own self in particular, it pains me that people who I have stood on the same platform to defend Biafra together, people who have stood on the same platform to defend and speak on a certain issue today, they are speaking and saying different things altogether, even attacking the same Biafra that they have gone to the to Lati, Finland, to declare. They come today and they go back to government in exile. They say they are no longer interested in the United States of Biafra simply because the face of that United States of Biafra today is Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. You don't like the face. That is why now you are now destroying something you have built. It is sad, but that is what it is. It is not going to stop us. The international communities have been following events. They watched the convention. They saw what we said. They listened to everything. So whatever anybody is doing today, do not be moved, my beloved sisters, my beloved brothers. Everyone is watching. Don't be moved. Be focused. At the end of the day, Abasioso, Ayago Mile. And I bet you, follow your conscience. I tell people why I say certain things I say here is to make things clearer for you people to be able to make your decisions and take your stance. I'm not forcing anybody to back anybody, but my own concern is to protect the institution called the United States of Biafra. Every institution under United States of Biafra must be protected. The office of the Prime Minister, the office of the Defense, any office, the office of the communication, media, all these offices. Forget about the individuals in those offices. I am talking about the institution. If you care about the United States of Biafra and you sincerely want freedom, you must fight to protect that institution. It is not about one strong man or one strong woman or one rich man or one rich woman, one beautiful or one handsome person. No, it is about the institution. And the more we do that, the more we find our way to victory very, very soon. My beloved sister, Lord,
Okay.
I hope you
Yeah,
understood me. You can go ahead
yeah.
and
Thank you. But before I leave, I'm still watching anyway. I have visitors for Christmas. So what do you want to? How do I put it? All I need to know, all I need to hear is our Prime Minister. Is he coming out or is not coming out?
our Prime Minister is coming out. 100% guaranteed he's coming out.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
100%. He's coming out sooner than you expect. He's coming out.
Okay. Okay, that's what I want to hear. Thank you very much. God bless
Thank
you.
you, my beloved sister.
Thank
Thank you, my sister. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Gozikwagi, my sister. Thank you so much. So, my fellow Biafrans, everyone that's watching, I understand our worries. The question that our sister asked is very, very genuine. And it's a question that opens up different kinds of thoughts and different kinds of hidden questions. Very, very important. Because, just as she said, you'll be wondering, why is it that these people cannot even have patience for a second? Does it mean that the Prime Minister is no longer coming out? That is the question. Does it mean that the Prime Minister is not coming out? And one thing you have to tell yourself now is that every one of us know that the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is in Finland. There is no doubt about that. Every one of us know the human rights level of Finland. We all know that. Every one of us know who our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is in Finland. He is not just an immigrant. He is not just somebody who just got a green card or citizenship and he's sidelined there. No. Mazi Simon Ekpa is popular in Finland. And the Biafra he's pursuing, he's not doing it in secret. Finland authority have done a documentary on Biafra. They have their media have interviewed Mazi Simon Ekpa, did a full documentary on Finland. When we were doing our convention, the Finland media, we are also showing it and talking about the convention. Mazi Simon Ekpa has served in Finland as a counselor. Mazi Simon Ekpa has served in Finland in their military. Mazi Simon Ekpa is a lawyer. He has a law firm in Finland. Mazi Simon Ekpa is a politician. He's in a leading party in Finland. Mazi Simon Ekpa is connected to many popular people in Finland, people who matters in Finland. They know him in person. Do you by any means think that such a person will have a problem or commit a crime and it will be hidden? Do you somehow think that such a person with such kind of, under such kind of personality, do you think that such a personality can be swept under the carpet and you do something on the ground without letting the world know what is happening? The case of Mazi Simon Ekpa is before the whole world. The whole world is watching. And you saw people, the four brothers who they accused along Mazi Simon Ekpa of sponsoring terrorism. Every one of you have seen them released without a single charge. They were released to go back home without a single charge. That alone speaks volume. That alone should give you a clue of what to expect. That alone should give you a clue of what to expect. I believe European countries are not African countries. They are not like Africans that do not investigate properly before they begin to go into arrest or talk to people. The very first time Mazi Simon Ekpa was invited, we saw it on the Finnish media. The Finnish media carried it. The pictures are still there, how they came in, how they walked away with him. But in this present one, if you have seen any video anywhere, any picture anywhere of arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, please share it with me. I would like to see it. There is nothing of such existing. Go to Finnish media and type in Finnish media. Go and check their content if you can find anything that has to do with Mazi Simon Ekpa detention. The world politics that is going on in the issue of Biafra is not an easy one. We know there is politics going on. We know there is politics going on in the world on the case of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. But in that world politics, it is not going to last for too long. The Finnish government is aware of what we are pursuing from beginning to end. We know that NATO is on their neck. The British is pulling all strings to make sure that they shut us down. We know what the British is doing. We understand their pranks and their games. But I bet you it won't last for too long. Every one of you understood that our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa was one of the first people that endorsed Donald Trump. And if you go to their campaign list, you're going to see his name there. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Israel. He was one of the first people that endorsed Donald Trump. And without any doubt, you can like the United States, you can hate them. They remain the police of the world. When you get the support of the United States, your problem is 80% solved. When you have the support of the United States, your problem is 80% solved. And the world knows this. The British knows this. They know that the influence the Biafran people are going to get through Donald Trump. And they know that our Prime Minister have laid a foundation and walked ahead of them. They know he has laid a strong foundation. If you remember, after the election of Donald Trump as the President of the United States, the very first address that came from Aso Rock was to warn Donald Trump to stay away from Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra agitation. They told Donald Trump to stay away from Biafra agitation of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. It was for a reason. Why did they have to specify? Why do they have to specify that Donald Trump should stay away for the agitation of Biafra from Mazi Simon Ekpa in particular? They mentioned from Mazi Simon Ekpa. They didn't say from, they say from that of Mazi Simon Ekpa, because they know that Mazi Simon Ekpa have built a structure to restore Biafra. It is not, you know, before they say miscreant, they call us miscreant. We don't know what we are doing. That we are just coming to make noise online. But today, it has become very clear and evident that we are not miscreants. They can no longer call us miscreants. They are having sleepless nights because of the restoration of Biafra today. But I bet you, every one of you that is watching this program, I want you to understand that nobody can stop Biafra. What you are seeing today is the final battle. What we are engaging today is the final battle. It is going to be tough, but at the end of the day, victory will definitely be ours. My fellow Biafrans, do not shake. I want you to understand that there is only one United States of Biafra. Only one, not two. There is only one United States of Biafra. For those who want to remain in Brigi, they want to now use Brigi to prevent themselves. Let them continue. Those who have decided to stay back in Brigi and form their own cabinet, let them continue. We have moved on. We have moved on. The convention in Finland drew a clear map on where Biafrans are going. It spoke to the whole world that the United States of Biafra have been declared. It was a clear statement. Very, very clear. It wasn't confusing. So whoever have decided to walk back and go back to Egypt, good luck. If you decide to go back to Egypt, good luck. Good luck. But for those of us who have moved on, please hold onto your seatbelt very well. Hold strong onto your seatbelt. If you lose your position today, you might not get it again. At this particular point in time, if you lose your position, you might not find it again. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you feel. If you lose your position, you might not find it anymore. I know it is hard, sometimes very difficult, but I bet you, no matter what happens, no matter the propaganda and the blackmail, no matter the distraction, I bet you our freedom is sure, and nothing under the earth is going to stop the restoration of independent state of Biafra. Chukwu Okike Abiam have taken up that project. It is not in my hand. It is in the hand of Chukwu Okike Abiam. Only him will decide what will happen, how it will happen, and when it will happen. Only him. You cannot decide for him. All we need to do today is to follow the path of truth. All we need to do today is to do our own part in this restoration of Biafra. If you know what you offer, continue to offer. If you know how to support the government, continue to support. If you have been supporting a little before, double it. Whatever you have been doing in the past, it is time to double your effort. We are very close to home. Propagandas are going to come. Blackmails are going to come, as they are already coming. Do not be moved. Do not be moved. Do not allow anybody anywhere to distract you. I know there's a lot of discouraging issues. You are going to hear things that will make you angry. But I urge you to please remain focused. Everything that has a beginning has an end. And the Egyptian you are seeing today, very soon you shall see them no more. The Egyptian you are seeing today, very soon you shall see them no more. And you will have no reason to worry anymore. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, you must continue to pray for our COS, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze. Continue to pray for her. She's fighting a great battle. The battle she's fighting today on your behalf, on my behalf, is a great battle. The battle that men are afraid of fighting. She's stepping on toes that men are scared of stepping on. I urge you all to please pay attention to her. Pay attention to her. Continue to pray for her. Continue to pray for our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Also continue to pray for our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every one of us must continue to pay attention. And we must not get distracted. I urge every one of us to follow the legitimate platforms for informations so that you don't be left behind. I have always advertised the platform of the government. If you want to get informations, follow the platform of the governments. If you are not following the government platform on Twitter, on X, please follow the government platform on X. What you are seeing here is the platform of the government. You can see it, the United States of Biafra government, verified account. This is the only account you can follow that belongs to the United States of Biafra. This very account. The United States of Biafra, under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, today, under the command of our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, This is the only platform where you can get legitimate information. This is the platform you can follow. Another place you can follow is the platform of our Deputy Prime Minister herself, Ngozi Orebweze, Chief of Staff. You will see it verified. Anyone you are following, make sure it is verified. You will see this blue arrow at the end of the name. Make sure it's a verified one. Ngozi Orebweze, Chief of Staff, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. This is her platform. Every information you get here is authentic. These are the platforms you have to follow. You can equally follow the Secretary of Information, Princess Agi. You can follow this very platform. This is the Secretary for Information, Princess Agi. Follow her platform. Every information you get in this three platforms, follow it. Stop listening to propaganda and blackmail. There are several platforms there that are pushing lies and blackmail. If you want to have authentic information, anything you see on media you want to verify, come to this platform I just showed you. Go to Princess Agi platform. Then you come to our COS of platform. If you don't see it there, it doesn't exist. You come to Biafra government official platform X. Anything you don't see here doesn't exist. Don't believe it. It is a propaganda. Anything you don't see here is a propaganda. These are the platforms where you can get authentic information on daily basis. Once you wake up, you go there and make your research and know what is happening. My fellow Biafrans, these are the platforms that are serving the Biafran government. These are the only places where we can get our informations. Only here is where you can get informations. And you see an update that just came in about 57 seconds ago. And let us read. Let us read and hear what this update says. Biafra, this is the Biafran platform. It says, on behalf of the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, the Deputy Prime Minister, Ngozi Orebweze, is wishing all Biafrans, citizens, and wonderful Merry Christmas. As we celebrate this season, as independent states, our aspiration to advance the cause of the United States of Biafra has restored the long-awaited nation for our people. We encourage Biafrans to remain focused and resolute as the USB, United States of Biafra government, has come to stay. Season's greeting to all. This is a message that is being sent on behalf of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, by the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orebweze, on the government platform. This message came in some seconds ago. A Christmas wish from our Prime Minister through the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orebweze. Few seconds ago, she delivered that very speech. A Christmas message to Biafrans. That's what I just read. If you want to be up to date, this is where to go. Get your informations right. That is the platform. United States of Biafra government. That is the right place to go. When you go there, you will see informations that will blow your mind. Informations that you will need to know. Things that you need to do. I have to read this warning. There is a warning there that was sent Tuesday, December 2024. And it said, from the Office of the Secretary of Information, Telecommunication and Postal Services, urgent warning to all Biafrans, beware of illegitimate brigade groups. To all truth-seeking and dedicated Biafrans, we hereby issue a stern warning regarding the legitimacy of the group led by Mr. Isaiah Anyog, claiming to be represent the Biafra Republic government in exile. This group has no mandate from Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, nor does it reflect the will of the 50 million Biafrans who participated in the last Biafran self-digital referendum. It is crucial to understand that Mr. Isaiah Anyog group is operating without any legal or moral authority. When we talk about this Isaiah Anyog, this was somebody who has been presenting himself to you as Ogenkere. Somebody who has been presenting himself as Ogenkere. Finally today, after the revelation was made of his true name, you can imagine somebody all this while have been using a fake name to deceive Biafrans. But when the media of the Biafran government digged out his original name, digged out his real identity, he has no choice than to accept. Today, he is now being addressed as his original name. And he is now using that name. He will tell you that his name is Isaiah Anyogo, alias Ogenkere. That is what his answer to the alias. He has been using a different fake name to confuse people. This is the person that you want to believe or listen to. That is the person that's been addressed here by the Secretary of Communication. And he says, it is crucial to understand that Mr. Isaiah Anyog group, which is the Ogenkere you know before, that has now changed his name, is operating without any legal or moral authority. Not at all. Their aim appears to be malicious. They are set to malign the name and effort of Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is currently under scrutiny by Finnish authority. This illegitimate faction intend to recruit mercenaries to instigate chaos and violence in Biafra land. Action that starkly contrasts with the peaceful movement led by Mazi Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister. We explicitly declare that this rebel group has no association whatsoever with Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Their actions are not only unauthorized, but also detrimental to our collective cause for Biafran liberation. We urge all Biafrans to remain vigilant and not to be deceived by this fraudulent entity. The only legitimate government for Biafra is the one under the stewardship of His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, represented by the Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze. This is the United States of Biafra brigade de facto government that you should support and remain committed to until the return of our Prime Minister, Obato Obie Simon Ekpa. Stay focused, stay united, disregard any distractions or propaganda from Mr. Isaiah Anyogo Group. For those who don't know who Mr. Isaiah Anyogo Group is, this is the person that told you that his name is Ogenkere. After he has been busted, he was busted and his real name was revealed. That is why you have been warned. Stay away from that scammer. Their actions are designed to undermine our movement and lead us astray from the path of peace and self-determination. Let us continue to work towards our goal with integrity and unity under the true leadership of our government in exile. Fellow Biafrans, this information is coming from the Secretary of Information under the United States of Biafra. That is why I urge you to follow the platform so that you can get the legitimate information and be carried along in everything that is happening. You wouldn't say you are not told. We want everybody to be carried along. We do not want anybody to be left behind. It is important that we do our part. Play your own part. Biafra has already come. The declaration has been made, and we are not going back to yesterday. If you want to go back to Egypt, it is up to you. The ball is in your court. As for those of us who have left Egypt already, we are now building a new nation, seeking for recognition and restoration fully on the ground. That is what we are. Once again, we take a short break, and I wish all of you a Merry Christmas. I'm expecting people to join this program. Join this program. Wish us Merry Christmas. Send in your congratulations to Obato Obie, to our Spirit Amazin Nandekano, to the Deputy Prime Minister, and to all the members of the cabinet that are functioning, all our media warriors that are working day in, day out. Fellow Biafrans, please join the platform and send in your congratulations. Merry Christmas.
lives, how New Dimension Monday has saved their lives. You will see all that when you go to the website www.newdimensionmonday.org. Those individuals spreading lies on social media, either they know, but they want to continue to do what they do by using the name of Obato Obie to go and start propagating lies to unsuspecting Biafrans who may or may not believe them. But one thing we know is that they will be relegated to the trash can of Biafra history. That is where they will end up in. As our own Adono has said, and as our finance minister has said, our prime minister is fully aware of the functioning and the modus operandi of New Dimension Mandate. All the people that are working on the back end of New Dimension Mandate, our prime minister is fully aware of them. So when they say that our local bank account is tied to an Islamic bank, these are all propaganda. And I tell people, Biafrans do not discriminate against anybody. We are a nation that uphold the dignity of every individual. We uphold the equality. We uphold the rights of every citizen. Biafra and New Dimension Monday makes the world a better place. So those individuals that comes out to castigate other tribes, other religions, they are not part of building of Biafra. Even our own leader, Nnamdi Kanu, when he was in prison before, he paid for Hausa citizens to gain their freedom from the DSS dungeon of Nigerian government. Nnamdi Kanu did that. So anybody that comes out today to create that division between Biafrans and the Hausas or anybody, that individual is not propagating the message of either our leader Nnamdi Kanu or our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. These are non-entities that have no place in the history of the United States of Biafra.
That's right.
Going around deceiving, non-suspecting individuals, getting people confused, getting people to think negatively about what our Prime Minister has set up and has approved.
I want to encourage every Biafrans to be very, very, very resolute and focused. The difference between us, the Biafra people, and those that are blackmailing and propagating all manner of falsehood against us is that they are two-faced people, corrupt, very unbalanced people, and we are not two-faced. These people that are parading and spreading all this falsehood against us are those who believe in Biafra and they believe in Nigeria. So,
message, Biafra men and women hear that ugly message from those that claim they are following our Prime Minister. Meanwhile, they were planted to destroy what we are doing. And it is the task of each and every one of us here to make sure that Biafra land is a land where respect for men and women exists. Respect, equity, justice, inequality exists. That is what the United States of Biafra is going to stand for. Anybody following individuals that believe that therefore cannot talk to them, those crop of individuals do not belong to the current Biafra we are building. Nobody will bring them near. Not why some of us are here. So I'm going to get back in touch with you or give me a call in the next 24 to 48 hours. And we already have a plan in place. Our young men and women, nobody will demean you. Nobody will demean you. You all saw our attorney who confirmed our redeclaration. She's a young lady like some of you. and she knows what is playing out. She stood in Finland and declared that this generation, the next generation, can never, ever be undermined by any individual who believes because he is a man, he can undermine the woman in Biafra land. That will never happen. We will chase them so far from the leadership of this United States of Biafra. Thank you so much, and give me a call in the next 12 to 2.
Before, Southern Sudan fought a war for 30 years. 30. Our own was only 3 years. Only our boss. 3 years only. Everybody ran away. Only 3 years. We don't want to build men that at the slightest sight of difficulty, they run away. We want to weed out all the chaffs. We need those that can sustain. Those who are relentless in the pursuit of our freedom until our freedom comes. No retreat and no surrender. How do you get them?
Buying and selling has put us into wait and take business in anything we want to do. Whatever that will take us time, we don't want it again.
Nobody wants
the problem for people.
You know your people, at the slightest sign of difficulty, because they are used to buying and selling, they will run away.
Somebody is telling me here, he doesn't want to even go back to that zoo safe or whatever.
But I said something before.
You must understand this. The greatest task on this very earth is to get a black man to reason like a human being. The same way, it's just like trying to keep an Igbo man away from gossip. Hey, it's impossible now. Come on, for goodness sake. How can you keep an Igbo man away from gossip? Oh no, please, give me a break. Anywhere there is gossip, you find them there. Gossip, the gossip, is sweeter than honey for Igbo man. Gossip. Unverified rumors and gossip is like honey to them. That is how hard it's trying to remove the bottle from the mouth of a baby saboteur is as hard as trying to get a black man to reason properly. As one brother wrote very eloquently, he said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is a special breed altogether. That his own sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired.
All right. So we are reading from the book of Obadiah, from chapter 1 from verse 10. He said, "For violence against your brother Jacob, for violence against your brother Jacob, shame shall cover you, and you shall be cut off forever." Are you all listening? Let me repeat it again. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10, say, "For violence against your brother Jacob, shame shall cover you, and you shall be cut off forever." All of you have seen the way the people who claim to be fighting for Biafra, you know that this is a special week we are, okay? What has happened today? Some of them, all the things they have done in the past, they have gone back to it and start taking glory. They are taking glory. After they wage violence against their own brother. Let me read from 11. In this one, go to Nigeria. "In the day that you stood on the other side, in the day that you stood on the other side, in the day that strangers carried captive his forces, when foreigners entered his gate and cast lot for Jerusalem, even you were as one of them. Hey! Are you people following? The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 11, say, in the day that you stood on the other side, in the day that strangers, Fulani government and their politicians, strangers carried captive his forces, when strangers entered his gate, when strangers entered our land, and they cast lots for Jerusalem, even you, the people that claim they are fighting for Biafra, even you were one of them. Even you were one of the strangers. Even you were one of those who have come to carry the forces captive. You
My fellow Biafrans, thank you so much for being with me on this very program. I know it's Christmas. We are not supposed to stay this long, but I thank you for being patient with me up this time. We have been here for 2 hours, and so many of you have been here from the beginning up to now. It is not easy. It's a day of celebration. We need to attend to our families. We need to attend to friends. We need to go out and have fun. Whatever you are doing, always remember that we have a responsibility. The restoration of Biafra on the ground must be done. While you are celebrating Christmas in Biafra land, be very careful. Be mindful of where you go or what you do. Do not stay out late. Do not get drunk. Don't stay out late. Make sure you come back home when you need to come back home. In the actual sense, if I am to say, it is not time for celebration to that extent. This time, you must have to be mindful of what you celebrate. We have to appreciate each other, appreciate our family. But remember, we are still in the state of war. Even though we are marking the Christmas celebration, we are still in the state of war. Do not expose yourself to danger. Be careful where you go, how you eat, and where you step into. It is very important. The United States of Biafra has been declared, and we are in the process of recognition and restoration. It will be done, regardless the attack, propaganda, blackmail coming from east, west, north, and south. We shall overcome. I thank everyone that have been part of this program from the beginning to the end. We are bringing the program to an end since there is nobody coming in. So we are bringing the program to an end to continue again tomorrow. 26 Boston Day. I'm still going to be here tomorrow. And we will still talk the way we always do. There is no stepping back. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'm going to come earlier than I did today. Normal morning program is what I'm going to conduct tomorrow. I will be here in the morning. Because today I came evening because of the Christmas celebration. Myself, I had to go to church, the celebration, come back and take some rest, and I came out. So tomorrow is going to be a morning program as we always do. Thank you so much for being part of this program. Merry Christmas once again to every one of you that has connected. I appreciate you. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect every one of you. Chukwu Okike guide and protect our beloved Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Oreboweze. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Obatobie of Biafra land. Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We pray for his healing, for strength, for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and revelations. We pray for all our leaders, and we wish them a Merry Christmas. And all Biafrans that are watching, no weapon formed or fashioned against you in this season shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Oreboweze, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No weapon formed or fashioned against them shall prosper. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I will see you again tomorrow by the grace of Chukwu. Thank you and stay safe. Enjoy your Christmas.
Impossible.